guys, Tamara's here, and today I'm going to talk you through one of my leg sessions that was about 3 weeks out of the NYPro in 2021. Generally, I train legs twice a week. One day I focus on quads, and 2-3 days later I have another leg session when I focus on hamstrings and glutes. I do believe that if you would like to build thick legs, if you would like to grow your legs, you need to train them twice a week, because you cannot train them on one day and focus on both muscles. They are big muscle groups. So the best thing to do is separate them. So one day you focus on the quads and another day you focus on the hamstrings and glutes. So this is going to be a hamstrings and glutes session. So I started with a leg press where I actually place my feet a little bit higher up so that I focus more on the hamstrings and glutes. Now, it depends on the leg press machine as well. There are different leg press machines in this gym, so I'm really blessed that I can use different angles, and some work more on the quads and others work more on the hamstrings and glutes. So I just need to choose the one that I want to use for the hamstrings and glutes. So I started with the leg press, which is more or less like a warm-up for my full leg. And then I moved on to an isolating exercise, which is the lying leg curls. This is a great isolating exercise for the hamstrings, and I use time under tension to maximize this exercise. So I don't lift too heavy. However, I watch the tempo of the reps. So as you can see on the positive phase, on the concentric phase, I'm a little bit faster, but as I come back down, I slow down on the eccentric, the negative phase of the exercise. Then I moved on to this squat machine, and why this squat machine is special is because of the foot placement. As you can see, I can place my foot right in front of me. Also, my toes are higher than my heels, and this position actually allows me to use my glutes to stand up instead of using my quads. Actually, there is not much quad involvement in this squat. It's mostly on your glutes and hamstrings. The next exercise was another isolating exercise for the hamstrings, and I used this very clever machine that I've never ever seen anywhere else in my life. So this machine is similar to a standing or kneeling leg curl, if you like, and at the end of the movement right there, you're actually doing a kickback as well, which works on the glutes and hamstrings tie-in. So basically the full movement is using your hamstrings, and at the top of the movement you're working on the glutes as well. Since this machine is very rare, so probably you won't find it in your gym, you could probably easily recreate the same movement on a cable machine with ankle straps. The next exercise was the kneeling leg curl, which is another isolating exercise for the hamstrings. As you can see, I use both isolating and compound movements in my workouts. However, I try to focus on a target muscle with more isolating exercises. The last exercise of this workout was for the glutes. I use this hip thrust machine to isolate my glutes. However, if you haven't got a hip thrust machine in your gym, alternatively, you can use a bar across your pelvis. However, if you don't feel comfortable with that, which I completely understand, then don't worry, because there are loads of other exercises how you can build up your glutes. I know this is a very popular exercise. You can see this a lot on Instagram. However, this is not the only exercise that helps you build your glutes. If you need any help with your training or with your nutrition, then please head over to my website and sign up for my online coaching.